Hello, I'm Midge and today I bring you another video. Today, I bring you a demon of the Iron Warriors. Specifically from the 30k, a slow-turning demon. Somewhere mid-transformation between a pure demon and an Iron Warrior. So, hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope you guys like the video. Let's get into it. Okay, starting this kit bash, I start with, as the title announces, a Saturnine Terminator, with the goal of turning it into a Iron Warrior's demon. Now, my main goal for this was literally to use the Bjorn the Fell-Handed's legs from his Venerable Dreadnought kit. I'm not sure if they all have this, if all Venerable Dreadnought variants have the same legs. I'm not 100% sure on that. But I know Bjorn has these mechanical looking legs. And so I thought, let's use them as replacement leg for a Saturnine, because they actually match up really bloody well. To be fair, a Saturnine is literally level with almost completely level with a Venerable Dreadnought, so it is a bit of a odd look, I will say. But I'm going to use both the Bjorn legs to make one decent looking leg. That's kind of the goal I've got, which, to be honest, works pretty well. I mean, with a little artistic liberty, it is a fair build. Like a fair... How do I put this? It is a fair construction. It definitely could be refined. I guarantee someone's going to see this and then probably refine it better than I can. Because they understand this stuff better than I do, because a lot of people do. But I go ahead and slowly work this into the way I like. And once happy with it, I then start working on the Saturnine's hips to sort of try and get this to work in, because my main thing was getting this arm panel on. Now I probably should have just left it the way it was, but I didn't. But I attach it, and then using the tubes from the legs, and I just sort of make it look like it semi-attaches. Nothing like sturdy, but it works well enough, as this whole channel is about well enough. Assembling the arms as standard, I do take blue stuff and clone a wrist part, the studded wrist power fist of these Saturnine, and then make a clone of that with green stuff to then suit for the extra hand. I also do scrape off the entire Aquila off this model, because technically it is a Chaos. I mean, it is 30k, so they're War Master aligned, which technically is still Imperium, but he's Chaos. He's just Chaos. He's got demon bits. He's Chaos. Well, not really, but yes. Now, my main contributor to this kit is, well, this is one. What do they call it? Tech Marine. A Primaris Tech Marine. Venerable Dreadnought. Saturnine Terminator, and the Drukhari Talos, as I use its hand and one of its tentacles to make this a bit more mechanical and a bit more demonic, I guess is the best way to put it. I also use a Legionnaire's power fist to sort of keep that more gruesome look, the more sharp edges, better look. It just feels better to me. The idea of having this a more boxy, clawed hand is just much better. With a little adjustment to the wrist that I already made a clone copy of, I continue ahead and swap out the fingers for, again, this Chaos Legionnaire's power fist. I like the square feel of them and the pointed. It actually matches with the Talos hand pretty well. I mean, it's not great, but it works well enough to portray what I'm going for. Even though technically you don't see much of it. I probably should have had this arm a bit more out there, but I didn't. This one here is resting by its side with one hand up. Definitely could have made a much nicer pose, and probably will make a nicer pose out of this eventually, but for now it's good enough. Attaching the Talos tentacle things to the rear, making a tail, like a mechanical tail thing. I like the look of it, it looks cool, it works well. Then I take the Warhound's chain tabards or loincloths and just sort of glue them together a bit tighter, and then make another loincloth for this model. I also use like the little hanging chains, the little like small 2-chain one, and use that on the shoulder pads, just to give it a very nice, well, Iron Warriors look. I also use a little bit of green stuff to sort of fix up the hip, just to make it look like this actually looks like it's stuck in there and not just magically sitting there, even though technically it would make sense either way. But I make do with what I have. I do feel a lot of this is just tedious work, but it does make a big difference in it, and I'm really happy with this model. Though I am not too happy with his pose, I probably will change it to have like one leg up on something, but by the end of this video I don't do that yet. I probably, as I'm in a little bit of a rush, as I'm planning to go on a trip, so I need to give you guys a little content for while I'm gone. So it is a semi-rush job. Taking the Iron Warrior shoulder pad set you get from I believe the old Kill Team Veterans kit. It comes with an Iron Warrior shoulder pad. I just clipped away the Iron Warrior shoulder pad until it just had the skull left, and then grabbed this Ambot buzzsaw looking thing, clipped off one end, and then just stuck it on. As it worked really well, actually. I like the look of it, though I'm not too great with how I've lined it up. A lot of this is just, well, very simple steps, and then using very basic green stuff. I'll make a belt. Don't go all the way around because I get to stop about halfway around his hips, because I like the idea of it just like suddenly vanishing into the armor, and it works good enough for me, so I'm not going to complain too much about it. And just press the like belt buckle, buzzsaw belt buckle, because that's of course a great idea. And then here you see me use the smaller chain pieces on that with a mix of the Talos chains that it has. Again, this is all just to make this a little bit more grimdark, more, well, Iron Warriors. I am also in a VC at the moment while I'm recording this, so I'm half tempted to just hear something pop in and scare the shit out of me. But until then, I'll be alright. There's the green stuff hand with the Talos claw thing. I'm not exactly sure what it is. And then that's all I need. Though I do take the Talos hand off a few times just so the arm can go on there, like the shoulder pad, and so I can work around that. I probably should have had this arm out a little bit more, so it's like more of a like gesture towards his hip, just like up, palm up at his hip with his hand out, but I didn't do that. I will definitely try and repose this model at some point down the line, because I feel I could probably make this a little better. Of course, I use a bit of super glue for the green stuff so it stays a bit better. Then using, again, a Tech Marine head to... Oh no, not Tech Marine. I don't think it's a Tech Marine head. I can't remember exactly where this head is from. I'm pretty sure it's a Tech Marine head. And I've just cut off like the light array on the right side of its head, which works out well. And here is the final product of the kit bash. I find it really cool. It looks awesome. Very grimdark. Very demonic. And it works a little too well in my opinion, which I'm not complaining about. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and let's get into painting, shall we? I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you want to see more videos of this, please consider liking, subscribing, and hitting the notification bell so you never miss another video. And I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye.